And I was like, you can't charge that much for shoes. It's inhumane. This is Los Angeles. Okay, people have class. And I said, I'm gonna call my lawyer. And you know how Jiffy has to go. So she gets all scared and is like, no, please, I have a family. I will be bankrupt. And I said, tough. You know, you need to be more like Joseph. Just always needs more help around the firm. This is just like clamming up when the conversation gets real. I cannot believe. I'm trying to have enough. I can't breathe. We need a doctor.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Victim was a 30-year-old Hispanic female who died from an unknown poisoning after eating a chicken dish. And the only witness was the victim's wife, who was at the table.
Died of a chicken dish, you say? This is a murder most foul. Mrs. McDougal.
Detectives, so glad you came. I've been devastated.
I'm so sorry this happened to you. You must be in such shock. Can you tell me anything about her death?
I mean, there's not much to say. One day we're planning our future together. The next, dead. Looks like shock.
Anyone important?
What?
I'd love to know who keeps calling you.
It's our mutual friend, Josephine. We were all great friends. It's nothing important.
Well, that's very thoughtful of your friend. Just know, withholding information from us is a federal offense.
Wait. Josephine was... We were having an affair.
That's very interesting, Mrs. McDougal. You've just become suspect number 1.
Great work, detective. Not solving the case in record time.
No, you don't understand. I couldn't have been the killer. The chicken that she ate before she died, that was meant for me. I ordered it, but it came in way too dry, and I was not gonna eat that, so we switched. Don't you see? I was supposed to die.
Well, that was a bust, but now who are we going to investigate?
We have to look at the source of the death. The chicken. I've had it sent to the lab for testing. It's the lab. Looks like they have some initial results. The chicken has large square needle punctures in it, and it looks like someone injected the chicken with a foreign substance. Looks like we have a chef to investigate.
And looks like this chef is a recipe for disaster. Chef Francois.
Who is this in my kitchen?
What can you tell me about this dish?
The chicken? I don't know what to tell you. It's chicken. How much longer is it going to take? You know, because of smelled it, I've had to throw out all of my chicken back. You know how much paperwork I have to do because of this? Not all place is good place, you know. A murder, bad place. This would never happen in France.
Could you tell me why the chicken was injected with needles in a square pattern?
Did you tamper with that chicken? Confess!
A little bit. Not cool. Oh, you mean the bacteria phase now? Yeah, it's you inject the food to prevent the foodborne disease. You know, I thought we were even doing antibiotics. I thought I was doing my part because, you know, too many antibiotics lead to antibiotic resistance. And as you know, as we all know, 7.5% of all deaths cause from foodborne illness like salmonella, you know, that kind of shit. So I was trying to prevent the illness, and with anger because of this, somebody's dead. Oh, exactly. What a disaster. You know, I could throw out all my chicken, all my beef, everything, you know. I was trying to prevent death. And that happened in my restaurant. What a disaster. Sacre.
Thank you for your cooperation. Apologies for my partner, and we'll get out of your hair.
This got me. Do you want any more information? The quicker the murderer is caught, the quicker I can be back to running my restaurant.
That uptight French chef infuriates me, partner. This case was a bust. We lost our lead suspects. And what in the Sam heck is a bacteriophage anyways?
I think I might know someone who might have an idea. Dr. Wang?
It is I. I'm Dr. Wang. I'm the leading researcher at University of Phoenix, Harvard of the West. And my most recent discovery was using bacteriophage injections in food to combat foodborne illness. I wanted to answer the question, is there a better way to keep food safe than antibiotics? The overuse of antibiotics in animals is leading to antibiotic resistance, so we need other means to keep food safe. Plus, it's known to alter the taste and smell of foods. And so, why did we choose bacteriophages? Well, my research has shown that using these injections decreases the risk of foodborne illness, and they are completely safe for us humans.
But how would you even discover something like that, doctor? That sounds insane.
Well, it's quite simple. So bacteriophages target bacteria, kind of like antibiotics, but they're much more specific. Bacteriophages are very specific because they recognize and bind to only unique surface receptors on certain bacteria, like a custom key fitting into one lock. Antibiotics, on the other hand, target basic cellular processes that are similar in many different bacteria, so they affect a broader range of species. They are kind of big in size, so we do have to use microneedles made of polymethyl methylglucuronate with the bacteriophages at the tip to disseminate the food about 1 millimeter in.
Yeah, we get it. You're a nerd, so better explaining that to the judge. However, as of this moment, you're under arrest for the murder of a victim.
Oh, no, I didn't do this. I'm just a scientist, and I'm part of a whole team as well. There's so many people that worked with me. For example, the biomedical engineers who designed the microneedles, you could get them. Mechanical engineers that had to test the reusability and compression of the needles. Public health scientists who have illness statistics, and virologists who had to grow phages and culture bacteria.
Alright, better save that explanation for the judge. The victim's food has been tampered with, and you created the tampering.
Case closed. That was a great case, partner. Now we just get to relax from here.
Yeah, although something about what the scientist said rubs me the wrong way. I don't feel like this case is over.
Look, partner, you're always like this. That truly was an easy case. Open and shut.
Yeah, but think about it. If the bacteriophage doesn't cause illness, and the chicken was injected with the bacteriophage, how could it have been the cause of death? It's the lab. Hello? Yes. Yes? Oh, I see. Okay, thank you very much.
Well, they're probably congratulating us on a job well done then, huh, partner?
No. They tested the chicken. The bacteriophage was safe.
Who could have killed the victim then?
I think I have a hunch.
Think we're gonna make it in time?
I sure hope we do. Chef Francois, we meet again.
Ah, detectives! Welcome back to my restaurant. Can I offer you some food? I promise it is bacteriophage free. I hate to use the antibiotic stuff, but I would do anything for the safety of my restaurant.
For the safety of your customers or your profits?
Profits? I am a humble chef. I have no profits to speak of.
Yes, you're right. Chef Francois doesn't have many profits, but Mr. Delacroix does. The same Mr. Delacroix who owns 80% of antibiotic supply. The same Mr. Delacroix who owns this restaurant. And the same Mr. Delacroix standing in front of me right now.
You're right. You get me out detective. I am Mr. Delacroix. Chef Francois is my disguise. And yes, I do own 80% of the world's antibiotic factories. But you can never prove I killed that man. You have no proof, so what?
But you are the only one who profited off this murder. Since this death, the sales of bacteriophage have completely plummeted, while on the converse side, antibiotics have completely skyrocketed. You made yourself a fortune.
That's a business for you, baby. You have no proof. America is wonderful like that. Innocent until proven guilty. You have nothing.
Nothing except for this.
What do you mean? That's my special sauce.
Oh, really? Our lab tells us a different story. It must be really special, as it's made out of 99% poison.
And 1% hot dog water.
But I thought I threw it away after I poisoned the chicken. After I did it, poison the chicken. You've got me. What am I supposed to do? Bacteriophage is safer and more reliable than using antibiotics, and I can use the meat, fish, and produce. I would have been ruined. My antibiotic factory would have been worth nothing. And I would have gotten nothing. If it weren't for you, a meddling kid. You will rule the day. You messed with Chef.
Finally caught the true villain. What a hard case it was. And, you know, I learned something. I learned that whatever the Sam heck they are, bacteriophages aren't poisonous.
I can't believe we did it, but we finally restored law and order.
Anything you could tell me about his death?
I mean, her death was lesbian.
Well, that was a bust. But now who
We have to look at the source of the dish. Looks like we have a chef to investigate.
And looks like we have a chef.
This dish?
Did you tamper with that chicken? Confess!
Square pattern?
Did you tamper with that chicken? Confess!
Case closed.
No!